Have you been looking for a way to play Bakugan online? Yeah, I have too, and I think I just found exactly how to do that. Alright, this is Untap. This is probably the best way to play it so far. We've had a tabletop simulator, but it's not the greatest, and it's very awkward to build a deck on there. And this one, you don't have to pay anything. You don't have to download any game. Like tabletop simulator was on Steam, and you had to pay like $20, $30, something like that. But Untap is a free service. All you gotta do is make an account, like I did. You just make an account, register, log in, put a profile picture up if you want to, change your settings. In the settings here, you're gonna want to probably make this small or medium. I don't know which one it defaults to, but large is way too big, at least for my screen. I don't know about yours. Maybe not. All right, and then that's fine. And in-game snap cards to grid, you're gonna probably want to snap them to a small grid. The small grid also allows you to do hide matrices if you really want to. I don't really know if that'll catch on or not, or if just the simple way of playing is going to work out. It's hard to tell. It's a brand new thing. We're just now starting it out, so we're still trying to figure out rules for it and everything. But like the rules are pretty much the same as the regular game, except there's a slight difference. And it's not very big of a difference either. So like yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go into the deck editor here, and you see I have all these decks. There's about 10 slots you can have. You can have more if you power up to become like a premium member on here. It gets you a few other things, but like I don't know. I haven't figured out the reason to do so yet. Unless they add some certain features to this game, then maybe. All right, but so far. All the cards are in here in custom CCG. There's not technically an area to play Bakugan on here other than custom. They're only in here because Hunter Surge put them in here. Hunter Surge took a lot of time out of his days. I think it took him about 3 days, 4 days, maybe a week to put all the cards in, something like that. It's really kind of tedious. It's not really hard because we can still add cards to it. The users themselves can add cards to it. Just anybody can add cards to it. Like I've been adding a few cards here and there. But all right, I'm gonna go open up a deck to show you guys. All right, I opened up my my Drago deck, my favorite deck. All right, as you see here, I have all the cards listed to the right. There's different places where you can put the cards. You can put it starts in play, starts in main deck, and then starts in hand is how I like to do the cores. And then the starts in play is the Bakugan themselves, which it's the best way to do it. And then like you have the option to put them in the face down pile if you really want to, starting out. Also, you can set a sideboard up. I just have extras here just for deck editing purposes. Most of the time I just use this for deck editing when I'm not playing with my friends. It's really good for that. If you can't find people to play immediately, just log in, make you some decks. It's really that simple. All the cards are here. So, and also an interesting thing about the cards, since they are in a custom card game and how this is set up on here, you'll have cards that have the same name, meaning they're probably going to be all in one here. See, I type in Dan, you get a lot of other card games like Battle Spirits, but like there's the Dan Kuzo we all know and love. Here you have to click on this little card here, and then it'll open up the options for add to deck, alt images, and then edit card. Edits where you can like add another alt image or anything like that. But like you go in here, alt images, and then you have all the different forms right here. If you want to add each individual one, you just click it, and then it changes that to it, and then you just add it to the deck. It's that simple. This is a very important thing to notice because of the character cards, how they're multiples of the same Bakugan. Like the Armored Alliance Dragonoid, and then there's the regular Dragonoid core. So like you'd have to switch them out there. Other than that, the deck editing's pretty simple. You just drag the card over and put it to your deck and all that. And if you want to arrange these, you can arrange these and all that. Type it in the cores. You'll have to type in that right there. It's the same thing that they have in the Brawler Cafe spreadsheet. So there's that. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how the game's set up. So there's some people playing a random other card game here. This is how you set up games, and you can also spectate games. Like, we'll just spectate this person's random game right now. Yeah, they're playing something that they have made themselves. That's kind of the main purpose of this section of Untap. But like, we can use it for Bakugan, whatever we want. It's really just endless possibilities. You can even make your own custom Bakugan cards. If you and your friends just want to have fun and make your own, you can. That's the best part about it. So like, I'm going to start a new game. And I'm going to start it with this like normal, and it takes about 20 seconds to actually start up a game when you don't pay for the power up. But it's not really a big issue. It's only setting up the game, so like joining a game, there's no delay. So like, only the person setting up one will have a little delay. So like, here we go. So yeah, it'll come up the option for enter game, leave game. So just enter the game, and then it'll be like this until somebody joins you. Yeah, and then you'll see a mirrored version of what your opponent's playing right there. So it'll be exactly what yours are here up there. So let's insert a deck. I'll insert the deck I just showed you guys, and then see, they start out and play. They'll start out all on top of each other. Then you can just move them wherever you want them. I usually like to put the Bakugan on the left, the cores over here. I'll put them like in order, just in case somebody wants to play face downs, so you know which ones are which, because the back side of these are not any different than the regular cards. Like, when the cores are face down, it's the back side of them. Here, I'll just show you guys. Face down, it's just like a regular card. You can reveal them to you. You can shake them. Shake them so that when you want to like target one, and if you want to steal your opponent's core, you shake the core you want to take. You know, you can do stuff like that. You can also ride on here to like choose stuff if you want to take stuff with like Consort and Glimmer and Glaive. Where's it at? Draw on play area. Like, if you're like, I want to take that one, just do that, and then it scribbles on it, and your opponent can see that, and then that'll go away in a second. Yeah, there we go. All right, and the way I like to play this is, you go in here, you shuffle your deck, then you draw. You go ahead and draw an opening hand, like we're playing a normal game. If it'll draw. Sometimes it's a little laggy. Oh wait, I was clicking the wrong deck. Alright, there we go. Draw 3. Draw 3. And then like playing like normal, you'd want to choose your card to energize it. You select face down from your hand. Your opponent never sees it, so it goes face down. Put it wherever you want. I like putting it over there. It's really up to you, because like, there's not really a set way to do this. You can always do the thing like the Brawler Cafe boys and all them do. or like the Bakugan are like lined up here. But it doesn't really fit so well on this one. So like playing it normals here. But yeah, I kind of like having them all lined up. And when you put the Evo on them, you just slap it on top of them. So like whenever we're playing the game, you know, like you'd select your Bakugan like normal, but like you tap it, you just turn it sideways, double click it. You know, there's also pivot here, unpivot, pivot, invert. You can invert it if you really want to, which there's no real reason to do so in Bakugan, but like you can pivot it so you can select your Bakugan, and then when we roll, we just say like when you're playing in voice chat, you can do this. When you're playing in normal, I guess you just select. You just ask if they're ready, and then you just select your core. You place your core on top of your Bakugan, and then whenever you're picking up stuff, it doesn't move until you let go of it. So like whenever I'm playing with my friends, we'll play on voice chat, like on Discord or on the game itself. It has a little voice chat option here. You just select your core, and you count down 3, 2, 1, brawl, and then you just drop the core on it. You both drop them at the same time. So that's one way to play it. There's so many possibilities of how you can play it on here. And so like the way you would like Evo on here is like you just take the Evo and you like put it on top of the card, like just like that. It's just that simple. Like you can also just like yeet that one to the discard pile and just put it in its place. You know, there's so many possibilities of what you can actually do. So yeah, it's really cool. Probably the best way to play this so far. I'd really like this to become a thing because it's super fun to test your deck out. Like, it's so good for testing and all that. It's just there's nothing else currently to do so. It's at least good for like testing out your decks and like all that. So you can just solo play to play test. You can even, like I did here, you can just open up a game, just draw a hand, just draw a test hand. It's that simple. But yeah, just a big shout out to Hunter Surge for putting these all on here. It's such a great thing to have them here. I have a Discord I'm gonna probably link in my description. It's my local Discord, but I'm also using it for Untap, and we have a voice chat specifically in there for people who want to play Untap through the voice chat. So that's been the way we've been doing it mostly. So I'm gonna put a link to that in the description. Probably gonna upload another video that has the gameplay of Untap. If it comes out decent, I'll have to double check the recording. May or may not upload it. I think there might be an echo because I'm so bad with OBS. Still learning, getting there. Maybe someday I'll stream, but not now. Yeah, I'm really bad at this. And I need to get a good webcam. Yeah. Alright, so that's pretty much all I have about Untap. What do you guys think about playing Bakugan online? It's possible. What's stopping you? Nothing. Alright. Peace out, brawlers.